That's going to go a long way. And here's Salamakers. It's out for a goal kick. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Kubasi. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Llorente with the cross. Salamakers attempts a clearance. Now it's Gavi. And he's being shifted off it. Meunier. And here's Gavi. It's a good ball out wide. That's very neat. Good ball, good take.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
Spain
7.
choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Chance for a shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Pedri goes short. And it's Cucurella. And he shoots! And that's a tiny finish. And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option in my experience.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably.
Real chance! And that could have brought them level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Llorente, Kubasi, and it's Cucurella, Rodri, and Cucurella, Pedri, Nico Williams, Cucurella, and Kubasi over to the right flank. Belgium can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Van Aken coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Belgium are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Van Aken, oh, this is a terrific run.
Belgium really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Marino. That ball looks a good one. And the finish!
Nico Williams made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Doku. Van Aken. Here's Doku. This looks promising. And that is not getting there. Can he get on the end of this?
Habrá 3 minutos de
And that's
descuento.
another good win of the ball. Llorente. Yamal does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Kubasi. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Deep into stoppage time. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. And he's certainly on such shapes to shoot! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Belgium bow out, defeat sealing their fate. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, well measured. Hazard has it out wide and in space. And it's played in. Towering header! Nearly, but not quite. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is De Bruyne. Salama, chance, surely! And that is well cleared. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Marcos Llorente, is a surprise revelation in recent times. And I think the proof, perhaps, of how a change of coach and system can have such an effect on a career. I'd say he's one of the most notable all-round midfielders about. A 4, an 8, a 6, an 11, and a 10 all in one.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly, actually, at both ends. Pedri. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Salmakers. And it's Meunier. And it's De Bruyne. Kubasi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Pedri. That's destined for the flank. Trossard. Now it's Hazard. And they can counter here. Nicely weighted ball. Unai Simon claims custody. De Kalpa. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Salmakers. Skims one in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Looking to play him in. Gavi. Mechela. And Azar. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Gavi. Oh, easy pickings there. That pass isn't the best. De Bruyne. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Almost half an hour in now. Here's Oyarzabal. Spread out to the left. And he's quick to return it. Pedri. Oh, nice touch. Now that looks a decent ball. He's onside. Chance! Pedri. Rodri. Oh, there's a probing ball.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Llorente got a long way forward to join the attack. And this is Lukaku. Rodri. Over to the right flank. That'll be a throw-in. De Kepa does really well to win the ball there. This is a promising build-up. Shifted it to the flank. And here's Gavi. And it's Fabian Ruiz. Great vision. Great chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Gavi. Played out to the left flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Gavi receives it in a good position here. Meunier. Trossard. Mechela. The referee has blown for half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think it's been a decent enough watch, despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that crap we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard a bit.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. Both sides defensively robust up to now. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, what has happened here? And this is Lukaku. Al-Kubasi can clear it away. Kubasi gets it away. Swung over. Ferran Torres. And it's Ruiz. Here's Llorente. Now it's Ferran Torres. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got away. He slings and a header! Teat getting this one clear. And it's Cucurella. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And here's Lukaku. Lukaku touches it back.
Oh, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Gavi. And it's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ferran Torres. And here's Llorente. Ferran Torres. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Salmakers. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's in plenty of space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Belgium have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Fabian Ruiz. Gavi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Gavi. This looks promising. Now it's Gavi. And it's Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Teat. And it's De Bruyne. For Salamakers. Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lukaku gets his head on it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lukaku really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 21. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17, el dorsal 19.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for options for movement.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, that should get the job done.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
That was very necessary.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's a threatening ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Tries a deft little ball. Unai Simon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Llorente. And it's Pedri.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Yamal. Engages and forces him off the ball. Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. Already up and running again.
El dorsal 6.
It's a decent clearance. And here's Nico Williams. Oh, that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doku. De Bruyne. He might be... Yamal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Williams' cross. Doku. Onana.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nico Williams. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Tries to pass it through. De Bruyne. It's Meunier. Doku. Aimed beyond the defence. And the ball is out of play. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 5 será sustituido por el dorsal 12.
Cucurella. Nico Williams. Doku kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. De Bruyne. That's going wide left. Here's Doku. Knocks it into space. Oh, shooting chance! So just 15 minutes still to come. So 15 minutes to find a winner, but is there anything left in the tank? And we're off for the final time. It's been cagey for this long. Will the last 15 minutes be any different? Luca Bacchio is onto this. Looking for the run. Look at the space here. There's the shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Cucurella. Pedri. Laporte. And it's Rodri. Not long left in this now. It does seem that we are heading for penalties. And it's Pedri. Spread it left. Nico Williams wants to run onto this. Van Aken. Rodri wins the duel this time. Oh, that is a nice touch. Luca Bacchio.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Luca Bacchio. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cucurella. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
Well, energy levels and stamina were great during extra time, and the emphasis was very much on trying to win it.
So it all comes down to this, the ultimate test of mettle and mentality from the spot. So, are we ready? And you can almost hear a pin drop. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. it with poise.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
De Kalpa pondering where to put it. And he makes it one each. And he duly obliges. Pedro Porro is the second man to step up for his team. No, he's missed!
I had a bad feeling, Peter, as I saw him lean back ever so slightly.
De Ketelaere is the man who's second in line. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Spain are looking to him to tie things up. Oh, you're not going to save that.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Van Aken is third in line. Oh, it's a really good save. Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
De Bruyne is the fourth man to step forward for them. Big character, big moment, big save. Mikel Merino is the fifth volunteer. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
Oh, saved it! And their fate is sealed. Belgium bow out. Defeat sealing their fate. So what are your thoughts on today? Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. He's found space here. He is through here. No way through, so back it comes. And here's Ferran Torres. And here's Ferran Torres. Passing is crisp and sharp. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, in these days of inverted wingers, Ferran Torres may be a bit of an oddity, Peter, but a very valuable one in that he gives you a lot more options. He's at his most comfortable going forward, but he does come in using his strength in one-on-ones, and that change of direction he can deliver too.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. Pedri receives it in a wide position. He has a look out. Flashes it across. Oh, good effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
First quarter of an hour gone. eFootball is onto this. Ferran Torres. Belgium yet to have an attempt on goal. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to pass it through. Meunier is in a really good position out wide. Rodri. Pedri. Gavi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Over to the right flank. It's Ruiz. That pass just didn't quite work. Doku. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Onana. And it's Meunier. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Llorente. To Laporte. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Good-looking ball. That's a shade optimistic. That's going wide left. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Belgium choosing to make the first change.
Cambio de jugadores.
Belgium can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. And that could set him on his way. And the shot! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Rodri. Cucurella. It's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. And he's forced to go back. Pedri. And it's Rodri. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Spread out to the left. Fabian Ruiz. Can he get it through? Will play through for the wide man. Salmakers. Here's Doku. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Onana. And it's Azar. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Fabian Ruiz. Spread to the right. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fabian Ruiz. Stood up well to him there. Mechela and Teat. Mechela and Teat. And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. And here's Trossard. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Looking for options for movement. And it's Ferran Torres. Oh, this looks sharp. And the ball is out of play. De Calpa. Now it's Hazard.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. Gavi. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Gavi. It's a really well-measured ball. It's out for a goal kick. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's picked it up out wide. Threads one in. He's found space here. Salmakers. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Mechela. Belgium still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Fabian Ruiz. Played out towards the right wing. Trossard. And it's Rodri. It's a good spell of possession, this. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's found a way through. It's made its way to him. He has found a way through. Trust hits a shot! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Belgium are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 9.
Belgium penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
And it's
17.
Pedri.
El dorsal
Testing for the
26.
flank.
El dorsal 6.
Oh, that's nice. Cucurella gets into a good position. And here's Nico Williams. Oh, nice touch. And he's managed to get... He's had a shot! It's fallen kindly here. And no mistake. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
En el minuto 76, el dorsal 7.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's managed to gift it back.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
De Bruyne! Belgium have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And he's gone looking for safety. It's run loose here. Hazard pinches it off him. Oh, good spread.
This is the time you need that pace.
Who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away. Almost nothing left on the clock here. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. Spread it left. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Marino. Ferran Torres. Llorente. He is just caressing the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, that's fabulous. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Llorente, Merino, Ferran Torres. Now it's Llorente. Good work on the right flank here. De Bruyne. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. We are already up and running again. Belgium conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
De Bruyne. He's looking wide. Now it's to Catalara. Luca Bacchio. And he's heaved it away. Spain are making a change now.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
El dorsal 5 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19. El
Now it's
dorsal
Hazard.
12.
Hazard will not want to... He leaps for it! Crossed in again, and one more try! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. If the defence let themselves down by not picking him up, I think the boss won't be amused.
Belgium have their lead. Nicely spread. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's to Catalara. Now it's to Catalara. Now, can they get him away? Space for him to turn and look. There's the shot! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will see.
Danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be bouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Williams. He's found a way through. And the shot! Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Shifted it to the flank. Played out wide. quick look, thought about cutting inside. Nice control. And that's a good ball. Shot could be on. And here's Yamal. And we're halfway through extra time. So was this when the game was won? Logic and experience would certainly suggest that, but who knows what the game still has to offer. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Hangs in across. That's an excellent interception. Yamal. Cucurella. Rodri. And it's Porro. And Laporte. And it's Cucurella. Pedri. Played out to the left flank. Tielemans. He won't be happy with that one. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Can he get on the end of this? Salbakers. De Bruyne. We expected better, and so did he. Kubasi. Rodri. Looking to play him in. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. De Bruyne. This looks promising. He's a sharp little ball here. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that's that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Belgium really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores